Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Master of Orion Conquer the Stars, also known as Master of Orion 4, I guess. With me, Get Daved. We're shipping around here. Altair has grown. See you later, Tater. Now that at least one other video has gone up, we can talk about some of the stuff going on in the comments section too. A couple people, have drawn attention to like the more cartoony aesthetic of the game. I think I've mentioned this before, but honestly, it's just nostalgia if you think the original wasn't cartoony, which is fine. Like, Mewtwo sort of went in a slightly more, or slightly less cartoony direction, I guess we could say, but you know, Nirvana is pretty much, that's it. It was the 90s. One got the one aspect, the pre or Nirvana 90s, the other got the post, and that's about everything. That's it. We'll try increasing the population a bit faster here. So yeah, some people are like, oh, it's cartoony, Master of Orion is serious. It was the only one that was remotely sincere in tone was Master of Orion 3. And I actually even read like the fiction they were writing on the website. I was in all the way. And yeah, it was hard sci-fi, and they came up with hard reasons for like why these races died out, and they're like, oh, the femme fatale species, that's too common, we gotta get rid of the Illyrians, and we gotta get rid of, you know, these people because they're kind of boring, and stereotypes, gotta get rid of cat people, gotta get rid of dog people. And after a while you just don't really have any charm left. I will build a military outpost, thank you. Was there anything remotely redeeming about this? Let's check one last time. That's the volcanic one. It's good. Aside from the volcanism, it's good. We could ship people onto it. Placeholder description. Well, early access, folks. Oh, we've tracked down how to go through the wormhole. I'm interested in where that's going to take us, so I'm excited that they're heading there. Research lab. And I just queued that one up last turn, but I still don't really know what I'm doing. Toxic planets, upgrades to barren. Interesting. Terraforming tech is tied to anti-pollution tech, which is an interesting twist. I think I approve of that. We might need this here because this planet is hopefully going to be grinding out some serious population, or some serious production soon. Because I mean, 10, that's pretty good. The next person might be useless though. Also, let's take one quick look at morale. They don't like my taxes? Well, excuse me, princess. Drop it down. Drop it down. Now we're talking. And we are still financially balanced. I'm okay with that. So in effect, we're losing the ability to purchase goods in a mechanic from Master of Orion 2 in favor of who knows what. Oh wow, we totally scared them off of the track system once we grabbed the only planet they wanted. How delightful. Also, we have an automated factory here already. That's only 4 turns. I feel like I should be cool with that. I should be satisfied with it, but I'm not. And that's the morale building. All right. That's not going to increase production or anything. I'm going to have to learn to be cool with this sort of thing. I realized I took one day off. I've actually been really enjoying this. I took a day off from playing and came to the fantastic epiphany that population growth is... I mean, look, I've always known it's important in games, but it matters more in this one because it doesn't really grow naturally on its own. It's tied to food abundance, which means you really have to invest. In previous Master of Orion games, it takes care of itself. I mean, feeding people helps, but in this one you need to sacrifice more, I think. Especially in proportion to other things to have meaningful population growth. I wish they had the no enemy presence flag. And actually, I wish it was more of a degree, like no enemies in this system, or just don't even show, or like only exclude claimed planets. Because just to check something here. Yeah, that is the only system. So it's like, here, do you want to colonize their homeworld? No, thank you. Do you want to click on the wrong thing, Dave? Oh, pus. That artifact is tempting. What's our best mineral abundance? Yin Prime. Red fungus. And I can clean up that toxic one. Do I like its location on the map is the question. No. No, I do not. Yin wins. And that's kind of in a good spot for my general empire. Large toxic abundant. Maybe we'll hammer through one more here. Not quite what I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually going to change my mind on that one, but I do want to queue up one more here. Even though we're probably going to run out of people. Let's do a quick change up. I'm getting a little worried about getting enough turf, basically. Orion's all about basically an intergalactic turf war. And you don't want to be stuck on the crypts.
What? Oh yes, that!
Fantastic. Boom. And just like that, we're on the other side. I mean, I know that's how wormholes always work, but still, pretty neat. Also on the subject of the music, in a lot of sci-fi games, there's sort of two directions you can go for the general tone of the music. You can sort of have one on like that focuses on like the expanse and the keep going. The expanse and the mystery of space, and you get sort of more lonely sounding stuff. And on the other ones, you can sort of get ones that focus more on like the majesty. And these are. Oh, we found it. Well, let's go see if there's a guardian, shall we? Scouts are cheap. And some people wanted to see combat. Why not the guardian? Why not? Okay, that's going to cut into our money stuff, so we're going to need to secure some cash monies real quick. Yeah, and we're starting to have pollution problems too. I'm a little nervous about degrading the biome, but I think it needs to get to 100%. We'll worry about that momentarily. In the meantime, greed! Okay, one sec. Colonize this toxic dump. Anyway, so music, I've sort of generalized it into two categories, and it's not a comprehensive thing, and you get some like Battlestar Galactica, which sort of is a little bit of both, but I've always been of the opinion that you need more to do stuff that like makes space fun and like majestic and a bit more engaging. A bit more John Williams, a bit less Daft Punk. And I love both. But, you know, for a game I'm going to play for a long time, I like what they've done with the music, is I guess what I'm trying to say. It's much like Master of Orion 2, and less like 3. I also really like, I think I mentioned this already, but how they have the diminishing returns stacked up there. Just fantastic, because a lot of people have been like, oh, it's simple. And it's, no, it's transparent.
We soar ever higher.
Slam dunk.
Look, Skylord.
Yeah,
Look.
upgrade you. Yeah, upgrade you guys. Wow, we've picked up some research points. I feel morally obligated to learn something about shields, but microbiotics. Is that just an achievement? Stars are for achievements, right? Spy bonus plus 10%. Well, I'm not really spying much, and I think they don't have it fully implemented in the game yet. You know what? I've been putting this up for a while. Let's take care of that. This is not about optimal play. This is about enjoying the game. I'm not in it to win it right now. I'm in it to feel it. Kind of tempting to see how I do against a space worm, but I kind of want at least shields. And I have a feeling we'll have to do the missile barrage tech. Great. We can put that person on the colony ship soon. Oh, pollution problems. Everywhere I look, pollution problems. Also, I haven't shown this yet, but manic structures, you can just sort of zoom around the planet. Click on the actual things. It's sort of just a 3D take on the colony screen from Master of Orion 2. I'm not sure if I like this better necessarily, because your information is a bit less efficiently laid out. But it also kind of portrays things a bit better as well. Breakthrough?
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with rare minerals floating unguarded in open space.
Okay.
You tell your...
$60. That's how you make any story good. No matter what's going on, you just, you know, your story went on a bit long, kind of like this one. You are worried about whether or not people are still on board. You say, and then I found $10. Hey, it's a good story now.
We'll scratch yours.
You got it. Later, Tater. Yeah, the Guardian. Victory chance is terrible. So you're saying there's a chance. I guess I can only simulate this one? Well, you know, would have been pretty cool. Now something filled up my heart with nothing. There's like color expanding along the star systems. They're doing something I'm not, perhaps. I think the military outposts are claiming territory. We might have to do that sort of thing, stake our claim. And further to that, Echidna. Oh, that atmosphere renewer is important. And it's gonna mess things up, but I'll take a space factory. These are like workers from Civ. It's cool to see a unit like that in Master of Orion. They're kind of like workers, and they're kind of like constructors from Galactic Civilizations. Okay, now historically the dragons are a bit... Oh my goodness, 2,823.1. Yeah, space dragons are historically much stronger, is what I was gonna say. Let's just keep flying for a minute. And see if we can fill in some of the space we're, you know, checking out here. Because surely something else in Nordia is worth visiting or colonizing. It's guarded by a space dragon. Forget everything I was saying. Medium, barren, abundant with artifacts. I'd do it. Yeah, those guys are good second tier systems. Don't let them know I said that, but you know.
This is GNN.
Robot is exactly from Master of Orion 1.
The Bulrathi Empire battle against the Mershan Pride for control of the galaxy.
Cat people versus dog people. I mean, we all saw it coming. I mean, that rivalry goes pretty deep. They're on the other side of the wormhole, aside from the... You know what? This is the Deep Space Nine thing. Whoever controls the wormhole controls the quadrant. Humanity is acting as a buffer. And they're sort of staking their claim on that one. I don't like that they got such a good bottleneck system. The next closest one is, yeah, I just don't have that luxury. We actually have a very spread out empire, which means propulsion is going to be key. We're going to have to play the Britain game.
Amazing! Look!
Yeah, that's pretty useful. We could have understood Orion, actually.
The economy! Look, Skylord! Look! Look!
There we go. Okay, shields. My ships are starting to get expensive. Good, so I think that's going to start filling in that node, and then we're immediately going to try seeing if we can take care of the other side. Because of my low taxes... pollution went down a ton for some reason. Maybe we're making the world a better place. Hey humans, are you being cool? Yeah, they're being cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're starting to extend influence out there, which is good. And I can start claiming this stuff. Okay, let's see if pollution's actually improving. Plateauing. Might have to throw that one in the mix. And this place is just a money sink. We can get it to break even, but not much more than that, unfortunately. Colony ship, load them up again. Continue being fruitful and multiplying. It's what Emperor Dave would want. Okay, we already claimed that one. I believe I liked the look of the Yin system. Yeah. Mineral richness is it's a thing. It's a thing, folks, and you should be all about it. We've got an even more desirable system a little bit further over. It's just, I think I can, if I could bottleneck here, we can just take it later. I'm a little worried about the Cylons wanting to expand because basically they have to. Let's do a little bit of diplomacy real quick, then we'll call it a video. Let's see if anybody can, you know, do a thing.
What? We're listening. A deal done.
Fantastic. Can we do anything? Yeah.
I listen and remember. A good thing for sure.
All right, can we do anything else?
I listen.
I try not to rush the non-aggression pact because functionally your trade treaties often accomplish the same thing. Wait, how many people do I have? I want to know. Although population is kind of their thing. Alright, humanity might really...
Let's skip the formalities. I have other business. What do you want?
Hey,
Let's get this over with.
embassy trade?
You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead.
You were cool about it.
Gladly.
Might want to smooth that out, Wargaming. Alright,
Speak your mind, friend.
let's do it.
I trust you would do the same for a friend.
That is like the most reciprocal deal I can
Speak
make.
your mind, friend.
And like I really don't like declaring war on humanity
Farewell,
first.
friend.
Hey, thanks. I really like you too. Cylons, we're gonna try to get on good. Yeah, we're gonna try to get on good terms with everybody first,
What is it, Kerr?
and then wow,
I'm listening.
you sound like Grey Delisle. That's a compliment.
I balk at such meager offerings.
Fine, I'll give you my star chart.
We ask no more than the lion's share, and no less. I've taken exception to this before, and will do so again.
Wow. Okay.
Run along now.
Yeah. Nice meeting you. They were a little prickly in the last game too. Well, might as well see if the Cylons are open. It's more important. We have space with immersions.
Stranger, how may I be of service?
You are very different sounding than your advisor.
I listen intently,
Hey?
of mutual accord. I listen intently.
Can we do the research
Great
treaties with...
minds think alike.
Well, that's a huge compliment coming from the great big giant head over there. Declarations? No, that's fine.
Farewell, stranger.
Oh, we're bros. Alright, we've improved diplomatic relations with everybody but one person, and you know what that lends itself to. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about them. Okay, I'm going to try one more
What is
thing.
it? I'm listening. I dismissed the notion before you even presented it.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just have to see what we can do next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next episode.